Hello students, welcome back. From this video we are going to learn an interesting topic which is related and connected to our day-to-day life. The topic that we are going to learn today is Tech Bloomers. This is from your 5th unit, 5th Prose. So let's start with the lesson. So from this lesson you will be learning about technology and its importance and how it has made a huge impact on common people life as well as with people who have disability. So from this lesson there are two characters, David and Alicia. So we'll see how technology has made a great impact and how it has changed their world and how it has helped them to overcome all their difficulties. Okay, so if you take technology has a great impact on environment, society and people as a whole. But it all depends on us. How we use technology determines whether it is going to affect us negatively or positively. So from this lesson you will be learning how technology has improved and affected disabled people's lives in a better way. So let's start with some introduction about technology. So let me start with what is disability. In Tamil, disability means இயலாமை. அதாவது ஒரு நம்மள மாதிரி நார்மலாக டே டு டே ஆக்டிவிட்டீஸ் பண்ண முடியாமல் ஏதோ ஒரு சின்ன பிரச்சனையில் இருக்கிறவங்க தான் நம்ம டிசேபிள்ட் பர்சன் சொல்கிறோம். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் பிளைண்டாக இருக்கலாம், டெஃபாக இருக்கலாம், இல்லைனா நடக்க முடியாதவங்க இருக்கலாம். இதெல்லாமே தான் நம்ம டிசேபிலிட்டின்னு சொல்கிறோம். So have you ever heard that your refrigerator can self-order stuff on its own if it detects any certain amount of food is going below the predefined level or threshold? Now it is possible. Say for let me tell you how it is possible. It's all because of the e-commerce. So what is e-commerce? E-commerce means electronic commerce. The best example I can give you for e-commerce is Flipkart and Amazon. Through Flipkart and Amazon you can just simply by one click you can just order food or materials, home appliances, whatever you want it, right? Likewise your refrigerator which I was talking about will be connected through e-commerce. So whenever it detects a certain food is going below certain threshold, when it detects, it will automatically or self-order that particular stuff. For example, if milk is about to be exhausted from your refrigerator, it can self-order the milk and it will refill the milk. Likewise, in your printer, your ink cartridge is about to be exhausted, it can be self-ordered by the printer machine itself. So this kind of technology is now available. So let's talk about information technology in home appliances. Now with the help of your voice command or else just by swiping your fingers right and left, you can order whatever you want to do. For example, if you are bored of watching some television program, you can simply tell your smart TV to change the channel or change the music, play some games, or else if you would like to view your social feeds. Social feeds are nothing but your Facebook or else Instagram news that you find it, right? So that also can be viewed in your smart TV just by giving some command or else just by swiping your finger left and right. So likewise the entire water and energy management can be regulated by these automated devices. Like for example, if you are stuck in traffic jam and you can simply order or tell your kettle to make tea, and before you reach home your tea will be ready and you can just enjoy the peaceful and hot tea at your home when you reach. So let's see how water can be managed by the automated devices. For example, in Chennai theaters and all, you can find lot of restrooms and washrooms tabs are being automated. You don't have to turn the tab on, you can just simply show your hand and it will release the water by detecting your hand with the help of sensor. Once you take off your hand, the water will be stopped automatically. So technology has been improved so much that it made lot of common people life so easier. Technology has not made only a common citizen life easier, but it is also a boon to citizens with special need, especially for the disabled people. So in India, we have around 2.7 crore people with one or other kind of disability. So this estimation was done in 2011 survey. So which would mean around 2.27% of India's population is disabled. Unlike developed and Western country, in India, people with disability are deprived by the attitudinal barriers and or continuously grapple with challenges of access, acceptance and inclusion. So what do I mean by attitudinal barrier? So in India, people with disability are not accepted, and if anyone sees them, they don't even touch them, they don't even help them, they think that they have some disease like that. But it is not true, right? So these are known as attitudinal barriers. Their attitudes towards the disabled people is completely different and ignorant. So this is what we call attitudinal barrier. Grapple means fighting. So these people with disability, they have to fight every day to get access for food or to walk or to communicate or to travel, as well as acceptance from the society. We should accept them as one of us, right? But it is not happening. This is why most of the disabled people are being put up in orphanage or any other special homes. And also inclusion from the society. Inclusion means we have to consider them like one of us, but that's not happening in India. So let's start with Alisha. So I told you in this lesson there are two characters, Alisha and David. So from this video we'll see how technology has made huge difference in Alisha's life. Okay, so let's start with Alisha. As I told you, Alisha is a person who has disability. She has cerebral palsy. The word cerebral palsy means, cerebral means brain, palsy means weakness. So it is a disorder which happens because of the poor brain development. Alisha is affected because of this cerebral palsy. She is not even able to do any activities just like us, because the person who is affected by this cerebral palsy, their muscles becomes tightened so that they will not be able to do any work just like how we do. So Alisha says that she wanted to try the technology because she wanted to show to the world that how technology has changed her life completely and how technology has helped her to overcome her difficulties. So how it was possible? Because the person with cerebral palsy, they will not be able to move and do any work because their movement will be very slow. But now she is able to do all her activities. Now she don't even have to depend on anyone. It's all because of the technology Dragon Dictate. So the Dragon Dictate, it is a software which translates spoken words into text. So let me explain you how this software works. This software Dragon Dictate will be installed on the PC or a computer. So once it is installed, once you open the application, you can just dictate your words, like how I'm talking right now, right? It will be printed and shown, it will be shown on the screen, and then you can print them and use it. Okay. So let's see how this Dragon Dictate technology has been introduced to Alisha. So let's go back a little further about her past life. So when Alisha was studying in her school, one of her teachers who passed away was continuously encouraging her to study GCSE. So what is GCSE? General Certificate for Secondary Education in Maths. So one of her teachers who passed away was continuously motivating her to study this GCSE in Maths. So she thought that Alisha could do it, but at that time Alisha did not have any access to this technology. So Alisha felt that it is silly because even to do my homework I am completely depending on someone. Definitely I will not be able to do like that. She is replying to her teacher. But after some times, once came a person who is known as assistive technologist. Kim is an assistive technologist. Let me tell you what is assistive technologies first. Assistive technologists mean a person who works with technological gadget, and with the help of the technological gadget he'll be able to help disabled people to overcome their disabilities. Assistive technologist என்ன பண்ணுவாங்கன்னா அவங்க டெக்னாலஜியை யூஸ் பண்ணி எப்படி டிசேபிள் பீப்புளை அவங்களுடைய டே டு டே லைஃப் ஈஸியாக்குறத பற்றி அவங்க டெக்னாலஜி மூலமாக அவங்களுக்கு சொல்லி கொடுக்குறவங்க தான் நம்ம அசிஸ்டிவ் டெக்னாலஜின்னு சொல்கிறோம். ஸோ Kim is also who works in her school, in Alisha's school. She helped her to learn this dragon dictate. So it took only few hours for Alisha to learn about this dragon dictate. But now Alisha can do her homework on her own. She doesn't have to depend on anyone to complete her homework. Once she thought that she couldn't even do GCSE for at least once. Now she is able to do 2 GCSE. Remember, GCSE means General Certification for Secondary Education. So now she is able to do this GCSE and she is doing it for second time. It's all because of the Dragon Dictate software. And Alisha's world has completely changed, that she could do lot of work and now she is able to do any work without depending on someone else. So Alisha is so thankful that she had a teacher like Kim who was helping 42 students like her to overcome their disabilities. So that's all guys from this video. From this video we saw who is Alisha, and she's been affected by the cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy means a disorder that affect our brain. Because of that our muscles become so tighter and people with cerebral palsy will not be able to do any work like how a normal person can do. So it limits their movement, right? So then after that, with the help of Kim, she is able to learn Dragon Dictate software. Now she is able to do her homework and she is doing her certification course on GCSE, General Certificate for Secondary Education in Maths, which she is doing it for the second time, and also she is so proud of it. So I hope you guys understood.